Hope is something we all need, especially right now. Many of us have experienced feelings of depression, anxiety and despair, or are trying to support those we care about through the challenge of mental health issues. And sadly, many of us have experienced the loss of a loved one who have taken their own lives. My name is Cheryl and I work for Conwy Libraries. My professional role and personal passion involves raising the profile and power of books and reading to support our mental health. One of the schemes public libraries deliver is Reading Well Books on Prescription, which was developed by clinical psychologist Professor Neil Frood and is managed by the Reading Agency. It is a medically endorsed scheme, proven to be effective and beneficial in supporting those living with mental health issues. The range of self-help books on the list include those written by people who have lived through or are living with a mental health diagnosis. One of these books is by Haig and it's called Reasons to Stay Alive. It's the true story of how Matt came through crisis and battled through a mental illness which almost destroyed him. It's a book which offers us a story of hope. We're going to give you a flavour of Matt's book, and I'd like to thank the publishers Canongate and Alolva for giving permission for us to bring the book to you in this way. I'd also like to thank everyone who agreed to take part in this project by filming themselves reading extracts from this inspiring and informative book. We really do hope that by sharing Matt's book in this way, it may help us all to see or discover, even if things feel bleak or impossible, our own reasons to stay alive. I asked some people who have experience of depression, anxiety or suicidal thoughts, what keeps you going? These were their reasons to stay alive.
Friends, family, acceptance, sharing, knowing the black dog will leave eventually. Very simply, my children. Realising it was okay to be ill and that there was no quick fixes. There are moments and days when the fog lifts. Those times are glorious. The future, the undiscovered country, to find and meet other people who appreciate corny Star Trek references. The days start lengthening after December 21st, something to cling to in the dark times.
I have the most supportive people around me and the best books to read. Since the other option isn't flexible, even when it's really bad, I still believe it can be better. I'm comforted by maintaining habits. It allows me a little control. The uncertain future, it may cause anxiety, but is also like a book that's really hard to predict.
Not everyone thinks you're as much of a waste of space as you do when in the depths of depression. Trust others. Music, sunny mornings, fresh air, the uncompromising love of a good dog. Because inside there is a golden you who loves you and wants you to win and prevail and be happy.
The realisation I can get help. The brother I look after. This is one of the main reasons I remain a carer. He's my lighthouse in the storm. Everything passes. My last depression was a severe postnatal. It was an awful time. My reasons to stay alive were my family and knowing it would pass. Love is the best reason to stay alive. Self-love, love for other people, love of life, and noticing the good.
Not wanting to hurt parent, sibling, partner. No matter how low I get, I know that these people would miss me. It's been better before and will be again. I would read books on mindfulness and meditation and realise that the way to happiness is in accepting your thoughts, all of them. Even the bad ones. Accept thoughts, but don't become them. Understand that having a sad thought, even having a continual succession of sad thoughts, is not the same as being a sad person. When I sink deep, Now, and I still do from time to time, I try and understand that there is another, bigger and stronger part of me that is not sinking. It stands unwavering.
How to live. Advice I feel to be helpful, but which I don't always follow.
Appreciate happiness when it is there. Be gentle with yourself. Work less, sleep more. There is absolutely nothing in the past that you can change. Kurt Vonnegut was right. Reading and writing are the most nourishing forms of meditation anyone has so far found.
Don't feel guilty about being idle. Make it mindful. Be aware that you are breathing. Wherever you are, at any moment, try and find something beautiful. A face, a line out of a poem, the clouds out of a window, some graffiti, a wind farm. Beauty cleans the mind. Hate is a pointless emotion to have inside you. It is like eating a scorpion to punish it for stinging you. Shower before noon.
Look at the sky. Remind yourself of the cosmos. Seek vastness at every opportunity in order to see the smallness of yourself. Be kind. Understand that thoughts are thoughts. You are the observer of your mind, not its victim. Listen to your mind. Let it do what it does without judging it. Let it go, like the Snow Queen in Frozen. Look at trees, be near trees, plant trees. Trees are great.
Read a book without thinking about finishing it. Just read it. Every word, sentence and paragraph. Listen to what Hamlet, literature's most famous depressive, said to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. You don't need the world to understand you. It's fine. Some people will never understand things they have not experienced. Some will. Be grateful. 3 in the morning is never the time to try and sort out your life.
Remember that there is nothing weird about you. You are just a human. At your lowest and at your highest, whether you are happy or despairing or calm or angry, there is a kernel of you that stays the same. That is the you that matters. Don't worry about the time you lose to despair. The time you will have afterwards has just doubled its value. Read Emily Dickinson. Read Graham Greene. Read Italo Calvino. Read Maya Angelou. Read anything you want, just read. Books are possibilities. They are escape routes. They give you options when you have none. Each one can be a home for an uprooted mind.
If the sun is shining and you can be outside, be outside.
Remember that the key thing about life on Earth is change. Cars rust, paper yellows, technology dates, caterpillars become butterflies, nights morph into days, depression lifts. Just when you feel you have no time to relax, know that this is the moment you most need to make time to relax. Be brave, be strong, breathe and keep going. You will thank yourself later.
There is no right or wrong way to have depression, or to have a panic attack, or to feel suicidal. These things just are. Misery, like yoga, is not competitive sport. But I have found over the years that by reading about other people who have suffered, survived and overcome despair, I have felt comforted. It has given me hope. I hope this book can do the same.